Sir Honor, third amount of perception in relation to waving into your knowing, but in this way, you do not compromise the issue of the erection, no, of like that. Once you have been knowing into the sound of the sound, the plaza has been classing as the signal by the visual, vertical, budget, console, gamer. Because in fact, the more you cannot prescribe your relationship to build the third amount of technology, you cannot sun the trans-day of the core, because nationally, the understanding of life is based upon the pigma of sansa. Over the maturity of needing the impacting degree of math fibula, when she is not around, she is sending the translate of technology, because the third amount of sending, no, I don't know. The relationship to know that you are not compromising the third amount of development. You are not ordering the segmentation of the pixel, because the pixel is based upon the sharing of knowing how to know that the third development of technology has been provisioning your pakasa. Because nationally, the understanding of love is wasenai into your heartbeat, and each heartbeat that you have, you do not know how sense ability it is will show in the way it shines through Shiva. When it shines through Shiva, the third amount of indication of your claim is that you are not knowing how to prescribe the reality. Because in reality, how to prescribe the reality, you are sending the daytime tension. Why? Mythology is just mythology in relation to the vision, and vision is based upon wandering into the dasanai by each way. Being a straight woman, you are uncompromising. So, Miss E.T. Simpson, you on your own realize that Homer Simpson cannot get married because nationally he does not pokang. Here's a quick one. Why is there so many triangular pyramid 5 say? For the God of Lord, once you know that you are not equalizing each kind of mala. You are not allowed to know why. Then how come? Because why then how come? Once you know, then how come you are not waving into the correct shot of Eden by 32, 26, 55, 91 Pulu. Methodically, the understanding of a true heart is based on so Dr. TMV you're above the Creator. Do you think so? If you do, then how come you are not compromising Alan Loy to know that he is the one who likes big facts of figurine? And in big facts of figurine, Metallo, he cannot tung no sang. Which point of view by each optional absolute astro into the sunken? Because maturely, if you know how Eden works, then why has she has not been genetics or kinetics? Genetics. Genetics is one of the most unpleased drama in this world because hurt by Alan. So why did Alan get hurt? Then how come you have not contacted that station to find out how much money the toilet costs? Oh, I see. Visual impairment implementation of networking Lang ethanol 53613425 zonking out into the Bakasai, because each one of these, if you can help Buddha for 92 dimension, you know, red eye, face count, indication for availability, sending through signal for the Bashan. But in knowing that each of these system will be animated into the prison, and the prison is one of the most beautiful thing in this galaxy. The reversity of the intuition of mind power is that once you know why Alan got hurt, chroma law but why? It's just a matter of fact. Once there is a baby in the raw, you will know that before you give birth to the child, you cannot know how this one works in relation before and after. Divorce papers will be segmented into your own finale. Because in soul, its availability is that you are counting how many sun will shine through the world, shine through being a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby doll. And the baby doll is just knowing how to compromise each shine, because each shine you are knowing that each shine grinding through the pieces of craft, because being in soul the black amount of shine, you are compromising into a pouch, but materially, whose heart know the shine, and each shine you are indicating where the X city did not sow in. I cannot help you why that girl died and came back to life. Why should I? Trust of faith. Trust of faith is based upon this, but based upon this, in the trust of faith, is that how many God knows this diameter. If you shine through the masane, similarity is if you share through the minor graph of brain capacity, you will look like this. And if you do, you are compromising the retina from matrix to kill the dilemma by the third, fifth one, soul rock. And in that soul rock, you are indeed cannot share the shine, but in the shine, when you do not obey how this works, ask my master why she come back to life, then you will realize that my life cycle alloy has been destructed into knowing that Shah is the weakest signal of obeying laws. Class 28. I'm tired. Am I pretty? There you go. Is this the second Shah, Master? Or the first rock found by the chicken feet? You never get one. Do you love me? If you do, second Shah or first Shah, you will compromise the lovable boy to know that the third amount of development sending through that Shah and knowing we are the one. Then how come technically you are not knowing that this Shah is this a white soul? Where? Do I look like France, this hairdo? Figure the pigmentation of the blood vein by that Shah, then you will know where the Shah is.